Real Bragging Rights is presented by Steel Shad. Fish Bite It, now available at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. And by GoPro. Be a hero. A Jim Root road trip. Destination, Louisiana. The route, Memory Lane.
Back in the day, we used to have a backwoods Bassmaster Classic around here, a bunch of little boats, and I was best known for the Twinkie.
So the Twinkie was one of those like Bass Raider boats, you know, the little...
Very narrow, green, floaty thing.
It's like a little piece of a dock with two freaking lawn chairs on it.
With a trolling motor on it.
It's a redneck bass boat, that's what it is, that someone glorified.
Good old days.
Yeah, just freaking utopia.
But as grow the boys, so do the toys.
Hey, yeah, I'm heading back to the river to wash my sins away.
Mike's always been like bigger than life.
Back to the river every single day.
Just the man, whatever you needed, he was always there for you.
I hope the good Lord will deliver my soul like a river.
So being able to bring him to like my favorite fishing destination in the world is like a dream come true for me.
Wash my sins away.
Jim's never had a bad trip out of Venice, and he wants to show his buddy what real living is all about.
I'll keep coming here for the rest of my life. When I die, they'll spread some of my ashes down here, I hope.
Although Jim has had spectacular trips here, one fish has always managed to elude him.
It's like Murphy's Law with me in tuna fishing. It never seems to work out, ever.
But heading out this morning, there's a different spirit in the air.
Even as I tell you this right now, my hair is starting to stand up a little bit. I just get a feeling that like it's gonna go down. Something magical might happen. And I couldn't think of a better guest to be here for that than my best friend, 25 years, Mike Barone.
These two pals have been in friendly competition for years. But to win this time, Jim will have to break his tuna curse and catch more tuna than Mike. It's a steep challenge.
So this is my first trip to Venice. I'm really excited. I'm excited to put a little ass whooping on Rudy.
A 20-minute run out of Venice Marina, and they're in tuna territory.
We actually drove over the dividing line. You could see it was dirty and now it's clean. And we saw our first signs of life. We're not just fishing these rigs that you see here, but the amazing thing is that we actually drove over a rig that was pushed over by Katrina. And you could just see on the graph, it was like 200 feet tall on the bottom. And we actually marked fish all over it. Right now we're trolling crankbaits. The baits are running at like 30 feet, and the fish are down 200, but they'll come up just like that.
But before that first bite, a serious matter has to be settled in a time-honored fashion.
Paper, rock, scissors, see who gets the first rod. So it's 1, 2, 3, shoot, okay?
Do 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, all right. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Told you. Oh. Yeah.
We just finished paper, rock, scissors, and wham, the rod went off. Oh boy. Arms burning yet, bro?
Oh yeah.
Getting close, getting close.
I can't imagine what a 200 pounder is gonna be like.
Woo! Got the skunk off.
First fish in Venice, Louisiana.
Nice, bro. How you feeling? Yeah? So we just finished paper, rock, scissors, rod goes off. My boy here gets the first fish, first blackfin, first fish in Venice. How you feeling, homie?
Awesome. Sick.
Jim's tuna curse could end at any second now.
All right, so we got 3 lines in the water right now, trolling at 8 miles an hour, give or take. And coming up on, there's a big group of boats up here, so promising. Something's going on up here. Psyched, man. Watching Mikey reel in that first fish has got me all jacked up. I just can't wait. Wow, that's big, whatever it is.
Blackfin tuna are no joke. They won't get as big as yellowfin or bluefin or big eye. But if they did, I don't even know if you'd be able to bring them in.
How's it feel, bro?
Good.
Jim's hooked up here for the first time. See what he's got.
Didn't like that.
It's the hardest fighting 25-pound fish I've ever caught in my life. Hands down, there is no comparison.
Yeah, it's a little guy.
First tuna, buddy.
Hell yeah. Woo! Finally broke my tuna curse.
That's a sick picture right there.
Woo! Just landed my first tuna, first blackfin. Been out here maybe, what, 40 minutes and already got 2 in the boat. I tied my boy, even Steven, 1-to-1. What do you think, Mikey? Gonna eat some sushi later?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Third fish. How's it pulling, buddy? Wow.
Oh. Oh.
He's gonna spool you.
He don't like that.
Real Bragging Rights is presented by Steel Shad, Fish Bite It, and by Proven Insect Repellent. Repels more, protects longer. Surprisingly gentle. ProvenRepellent.com. And by Stormer, Defy the Elements. Stay dry with Stormer. StormRUSA.com. A friendly blackfin tuna tournament off the coast of Louisiana, and Jim Root is about to be down 2-to-1 if Mike can land this runner.
Third fish. How's it pulling, buddy? Wow.
Oh. Oh.
He's gonna spool you.
He don't like that.
Pull on him. Tell him what's up.
After a 100-yard run, Mike's tuna is finally ready to be winched in.
I still can't see. Oh, there it is. Another tuna.
This is my second blackfin of the trip so far. So that means Rudy's losing. And that's what we want.
You're Viking, bro.
Well, a Viking-style meal is exactly what the captain has in mind for Jim and Mike.
I think we should turn this episode into an episode of like Fear Factor. Come on.
Oh,
You wuss.
still warm.
One of the nastiest things I've ever done in my life.
They say we have to do that to catch another one. Better work. All right. They said our first tuna, we gotta take a bite of the heart.
I'm ready.
Rudy chickened out in the heart eating contest.
No, Rudy ate the heart.
Rudy took a little piece of the heart. I ate the whole heart.
He didn't eat the whole heart.
I
That's
ate
such a
the
lie.
whole heart.
No, you didn't.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Ugh. Ugh.
It's not bad.
Gross. My war paint.
Well, I just ate my first tuna heart. It was actually pretty good. Rudy didn't think so. He was a little girl
Nasty.
and threw his out in the water, but I swallowed mine. The next tuna that we eat, we should eat its eyeballs.
Ugh.
And it wasn't bad.
Awful.
But sometimes those old tricks of the trade just don't work.
It's Rudy's turn now, and we've been waiting an hour for a bite here. And I'm starting to think it's because it's Rudy's turn that we ain't catching fish. Just like back home, he don't catch fish.
Oh, here we go. So as you can see, I'm laying down. Sometimes you gotta switch it around to try and change your luck.
Rudy's just waiting it out on the beanbag.
So I moved up here to the front just to try to like get something to happen, and then looks like we're gonna move to some deeper water. I'm done with messing with this.
Barracuda belly.
It's a tasty snack for deeper dwellers.
We just shifted gears. The target's some swords. Gonna be fishing vertical in about 1,300 feet of water.
A 3-pound sacrificial concrete weight will drag it to the bottom, but it still takes 5 minutes to get there. But after 2 hours of knocking on Jones's locker door, it's obvious no one's home today.
We got food on the grill, fresh tuna caught today. What more could you ask for than that? Did you ever think that we were gonna be leaning on these fish back in the day at Baltimore Pond? Nope. Never.
That's delicious.
But Jim's not completely satisfied.
So anyhow, at the end of day one, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed. Hands down, this is the worst day I've ever had in Venice, which is still saying a lot. Like, we still put 3 fish in the boat. It's just not the type of trip to Venice that I'm accustomed to having.
So Jim heads to nearby Bourbon Street for the evening. Maybe he can trade his sorrows for genuine New Orleans blues. Hopefully a night's revelry will give him fresh perspective for tomorrow. Or, on the other hand, it could have the opposite effect.
So we get up in the morning, the moon looks beautiful, it's full, it makes me a little nervous.
Now we all know the position of the moon and sun can affect fishing, but Jim's worried about more than just tides here.
What can happen is there's so much light, the fish can eat all night long and take breaks. They're just full. You know, they've been able to see fish all night. So I'm definitely a little nervous.
While Jim is skeptical, this isn't Captain Scott's first tuna rodeo. He's confident they'll fill the boat today.
And what's our limit on them?
There is no limit as of now on blackfins.
What's a responsible take then?
Generally I tell people 18.
Here's Jim's first clue that today might become extraordinary.
18
That's all I'm
fish?
gonna clean. Yeah, 18 blackfins, and average 20 to 30 pounds. The ones we catch in the cooler months, and it's just a lot of meat.
We can't mark anything on the graph like we were yesterday. So we're gonna keep zigzagging around and see if we can find them. They may just be in one giant pile somewhere, which would be great. And if not, then we're gonna have to pull up and run to another spot.
And there's nothing on the screen. It's a ghost town. I'm starting to feel like this tuna curse of mine is still there.
Well, I can't do nothing if they won't bite. I had some change. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I gotta pay the lady.
Quick fundraiser around the boat. Any change I could get from anybody. I think we came up with like 82 cents or something like that.
You wanna pay the lady?
Yep.
No sooner does that money hit the water than there's a bleep on the screen.
So we're finally marking some fish here, kind of off this ledge. Make one more pass through there trolling, and then we're going to stop and drop a jig down and see if we can't catch one of them.
You better be ready, homie, because once I tie it up, the pressure is going to be on.
Yeah, but we're stuck in your curse from yesterday. Just pulling in the lines here. We're gonna go vertical jigging right now.
Jim is first to drop.
There he is. Oh my God. Woo!
Come on now.
Not happy, not happy. Dude, on this light tackle, oh my God, this is the deal. Tuna, tuna, tuna. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
Just hooked up on the first fish of the day. Beautiful blackfin, it's my biggest one yet. There he is. This is a big fish, man.
Oh yeah.
These fish are just beautiful, and they fight like little Ducatis in the water. Oh! Get it, get it, get it!
I got one here. About to tie up Rudy. Rudy's here sabotaging me. Just got my first blackfin of the day. Just tied up Rudy.
For about the next 2.5 hours, it is almost every single drop you hook up.
Shot, but
Shot. My arms are on fire.
I hook up, he hooked up. I hooked up, he hooked up.
no, oh God.
Look at that rod go.
So that right there is all we're using. It's not anything like overly sexy. It's basically a piece of metal with a hook on it. And I'm letting it out about 200 feet. And then I'm just ripping it and reeling it. And they're absolutely like freight training this thing.
Here we go. Wow.
So maybe the 8th hookup that I had, something just felt different.
This is big, bro.
This thing was fighting like I've never fought a fish before.
Wow, this is real big.
Super Strike Charters can put you on the epic fishing of Venice, Louisiana. Whether you're after deep sea species or the backwater shallows, they have the experience and equipment to make it happen. SuperStrikeCharters.com. Real Bragging Rights is presented by Steel Shad, Fish Bite It, and by Breakline Optics. Vision is everything. Shop now at BreaklineOptics.com. And by Sea2Sea Baits, made by fishermen for fishermen. Shop now at Sea2SeaBaits.com. Jim and his challenger Mike have finally found the mother lode of tuna. And now it's a mad race to see who can catch the most and take home this week's bragging rights.
Here we go. Wow. This is big, bro.
What's that?
Wow, this is real big.
The wrong guy is hooked up right now.
At this time, you know, we're 20 fish deep. We're gassed at this point.
Will you quit playing with that thing and get it in, bro? It's an AJ.
Holy.
Big Jack.
The cool thing about that is, A, it wore him out, but B, that fish doesn't count. It's just the number of tuna.
So I just caught my first amberjack. This thing put up one hell of a fight. They're not in season right now, so we gotta let them go.
All right, bro, tied up, freaking shot. Arms are shot, hands are shot. Next fish, winner.
You got it.
All right, let's do it.
Hook up or land?
Oh no, in the boat.
All right. We gotta double up right here. We gotta. I'm going deep though. You ready? Man, I'm so shot. My arms are numb.
Yeah, boy!
Oh.
Woo! Hi, it's your boy. How? Yeah,
It
boy.
ain't over yet.
Woo!
That sucks.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. You gotta jig it harder, bro. Harder. Come on. Get it.
I hope you lose it. all that talking.
He's gonna hook up any minute. I know he is. He's been on fire all day. This right here is for all the marbles. Oh, wow.
Is it running?
Yeah, but it's fighting really weird. It's like it's running from something.
Oh!
Oh, son of a...
Oh! Oh!
I told you he was gonna get bit any second.
25 years ago, Jim and Mike were doing the same thing. Good friendships don't change much, except that they grow.
Oh my God!
God damn. Oh, he lost it!
God!
We were tied up. We said next fish in the boat wins. We were doubled up. He just lost it.
I'm going down again. I'm gonna try and reel it in faster than you.
I don't think you can. I got leader.
What do you think after, getting your butt whooped in tuna fishing by your boy Rudy?
Well, I really hate to lose.
Let me land him for you.
I couldn't lose to a better person, I guess.
So fake. He didn't mean any of it.
I didn't mean any of that.
There it is.
The winner.
That's the winning fish.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I know.
His arms are killing him.
They're done. What do you think, bro? You love Venice or what?
I love Venice.
From the day I signed the deal for this show, the one thing I wanted to do was bring my boy on the trip of a lifetime.
And it is, man. I can't thank you enough.
We absolutely crushed them down here. Huge thanks to these guys at Super Strike Charters. Let's go eat some sushi.
Yeah.
So Jim takes a win today, but Mike has already challenged him to a redfish rematch.
Goliath underestimated David.
He claims to be the redfish master, but I don't believe it.